Hi there. Thanks for signing up for Leagues at Sweet Shots. My name is Lucas Johnson. This is Alex Henderson. We're here to give you a quick rundown of what you can expect. We do things a little different here at Sweet Shots when it comes to our leagues. So we wanted to give you guys a brief overview of what you're going to expect. Alex, what's the first thing we do when we're coming in for our league day?
So the first thing that we're going to do when we come in for league play is we're going to check this league board that we have here to see what bay we're going to play on. So Lucas and I, it looks like we're going to be on bay 110 against Dave Booth and Jim Bigelow. So yeah, we can head out there. As you guys know, league starts at 7 o'clock. So we're arriving at 6:45 to play as the bays are unlocked 15 minutes prior. So we have a little time to warm up and hone in on that short game and
Perfect.
Get warmed up.
All right, let's head on out there. Alrighty, so now that we're at bay 110, Hendy, what's our first course of action here?
So we're going to use the TOPTRACER range app to sign in to our account that we've already made so that we can hit some balls.
Perfect. And that TOPTRACER range app is free to download, free to set up an account. You're not going to get spammed from it. It's just so we can get you on our leaderboards here, as well as play all the golf courses that we offer, because there are a few that you won't be able to play without the app. So again, make sure we download that TOPTRACER range app and set up an account that way. Andy, once we're in here, we did arrive early, so we've got some time to warm up. Let's get into hitting some balls on the warm-up screen here.
Let's do it.
All right, Alex, we just finished warming up here. We're looking to get into our round. We're back at the home screen. Where do we go now?
So from there, we're gonna play our course. So we hit virtual golf, start game. And this week we're playing St. Andrew's Old Course, the front nine. And we're gonna hit stroke play and next. And then we're gonna go, in this case, the white tees. It's gonna be the second from the furthest back tees for the men, and the ladies will be playing from the red tees. So we'll do start game.
Okay, and this screen here, how to aim. This is a big point for us. Something different than some of the other places we've played. Walk us through how our aiming works and what that looks like.
Absolutely, this is something you definitely want to pay attention to when you're hitting. So right now I am aimed at the white target out there, which is 198 yards. I am going to choose the blue target. It's just a personal preference thing. Sometimes people pick them yardage based, but I'm just going to pick that, so that's my true center.
And that's, to your point, that's a great point. That target now becomes the center of your fairway. We're not trying to hit it 155 yards or 150 yards. We want to hit it as far as we can. That's just the center of our fairway.
Correct. So now it's going to load up.
All right, so after our tee shots, I've got a little ways left in here, 193. The important thing to know is that we're not locked into that target. We can change that target on any shot, anytime. Like I said, I got 193 left in. I don't feel comfortable aiming at the 150 and hitting a 193 shot. So I'm going to change my aim to the white target at 198, which I believe is going to be a little closer for me, a little better feeling. So now that becomes the center of my fairway. That's what I'm hitting at that shot. So important to know we're not locked into that target. We can change that. It does stay. So now going to Alex's ball, it will stay at the white target, so we can move it from there. But important to know, we're not locked in.
Nope, and it'll always show right here what target you're set up at.
As a reminder, on the side, that's what target we're signed up at.
Absolutely.
All right, Andy, we hit our approach shots. Now we're into the different mode of chipping and putting, which we are very different from other spots, right? Why don't let's zoom in and take a look and see why we're different and how we play it.
Absolutely.
All right, Hendy, so we zoomed in here. We're looking at a birdie try from 16 yards. We are on the green, but because we're not super close, it is in yards, right? So walk us through, what are we looking at? It looks like we've got our first 5 targets out there. Which one are we going for?
So that's totally player preference. Any of these first 3 red ones are obviously going to be closer and have that 3-foot radius on it to where you need to land the ball for a birdie.
And that is, not to interrupt, but that is important. It's where that ball lands.
On the fly.
On the fly. So if we land in the bogey and it rolls really close, it's going to give us that bogey because that's where it landed.
Correct. Yep. And, you know, if I feel like, yeah, I have this 126-yard shot or the 94, 96, go for one of the yellow targets. If I feel like I have those in my bag, I might want to go for that because, as you can see, the circles get proportionately larger as you move back further because it's a longer, tougher golf shot. Right?
Perfect. And so this setup here is just for this 16-yard shot. Let's go to the next shot and see what changes.
All right.
All right, so we're at the second ball here, a little closer. We're at 6 yards now, and as we can see, our circles changed, right? Our par circle became bigger, almost looks like a Mickey Mouse here. So if we hit it anywhere in this circle, anywhere outside on that green turf, we're going to make par. Our inner circle for birdie became bigger. We're at 7 feet now. 33 feet around our 40-yard target there is for par. So you can see our strategy might change to go for some of our longer shots. Looks like our distance is a little for par is a little further away. So personally, I really enjoy going for the longer shots there. That's what we're going to do. That's the biggest change for our putting.
And that's because you're 6 yards from the hole versus
the 18 yards.
The 18
there.
yards.
Absolutely. So the closer you are, the better your chance to make birdies, pars, and even bogeys. So something to keep in mind, that the computer generates its own image for how close we are, and chipping and putting determining inside 30 yards how close we want to be for how many putts.
Now that you've seen a little bit about how everything works on our TOPTRACER range app, including the aiming, how the putting's done, I will send you back into Lucas, where we'll show you some bonus opportunities for league players. Again, I want to thank you all for playing in Golf League with us here at Sweet Shots.
After your round, be sure to stop into our PuttView putting green and try your hand at our one-of-a-kind 6-hole putting track, where we're going to be doing a season-long stroke play that features a different setup each week. We'll award prizes to first place, second place, third place, and even those of us that aren't as lucky, we've got prizes for you as well. Prizes are going to include bay time, things like putter fittings, and much more. Nice putt. While you're here, feel free to try out any of our putters on display from companies like Ping, PXG, Callaway, and more. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to the Golf Academy here at Sweet Shots. We're happy to help. Hope to see you soon.